Disney saying its streaming service featuring animated shows, Star Wars and more will become an even bigger part of its future. Investors are rewarding Disney today. Kayleigh Lyons has more details. Kayleigh.
Yeah, Vonnie, they're rewarding Disney in a big way. The stock up double digits in today's session, far and away the best performer in the S&P 500 and is trading at a record high. And this is all about streaming, as you alluded to. At an investor day yesterday, the company giving expectations for its streaming service Disney Plus that came in far ahead of what anybody could have guessed. The company says it could have as many as 260 million subscribers by 2024 when you add ESPN and Plus and Hulu, other streaming services the company offers. That could be as high as 350 million. It's also raising its prices for Disney Plus by $1 here in the U.S. But what's remarkable about this, Vonnie, is the pace of growth for Disney Plus. It launched just 13 months ago and already has 87 million subscribers. In just over a year, it has met its 5-year goal in terms of subscriber growth. Of course, a large part of this has to do with the pandemic. People being stuck at home on their couches, streaming more. They've seen subscribers grow by more than 50 million just since back in March. But of course, it's critical that the streaming business is doing well for Disney because of the pandemic, a lot of its other businesses aren't. Theme parks have had to close, cruises canceled, movie theaters closed, which weighs on its studio business. And as a result, streaming is really critical as a top-line driver for the company. That direct-to-consumer business, which houses streaming, is now about 30% of the company's revenue, or at least it was in the third quarter. Will come down a little bit in the fourth quarter, but it is a major top-line driver. And the fact that it's doing well is what has investors so excited today. And analysts, too. One over at Jefferies said that Disney has topped even grand expectations, Vonnie.
The CFO saying yesterday that many Disney Plus subscribers are actually people that don't have children, which I thought was hilarious. But I guess it's those Star Wars and the superhero movies that are on there as well, attracting people that just aren't parents, for example, that also have other interests. So it's obviously impactful on Netflix, Kayleigh. How has Netflix been doing since Disney Plus started?
Well, we know the streaming place is hotly competitive, this space, but Netflix so far in terms of share price actually has held up pretty well. It's up about 70% over the past year. Disney, for its part, up less than 30%. Of course, the weight that the pandemic has had on its other businesses has something to do with that. But I would note that today, Netflix is lower on this Disney news. It's down by about 1%. And one analyst over at Needham saying that between Netflix and Disney, Disney is winning. She says that Disney is the leader in the streaming industry that Netflix invented, Vonnie.
Kayleigh, thank you.